So I'm here to talk about what all my colleagues thus far have talked about, the experience of work. And the experience of work really does come down to moments, very much like life. Life is filled with moments, whether we appreciate them or whether we let them slip away. This was a surreal moment I had. I was chairing the UK Employee Experience Conference, and I come out and meet Tom Daley, world champion diver. And the funny thing is, it's his husband who took the picture, an Oscar-winning director. You can't make this stuff up. I carried on my walk down to the market, and I bump into Alan Carr. And I noticed, and I took a picture, because I observed him exhibiting the behaviour of a servant leader. He was serving the crew. He was getting the drinks, and he was encouraging them to act like a team and be a team. So it was phenomenal. It was an interesting walk, that's for sure, to meet and have these interesting moments with two very, very different characters. And organisations now, they were very random moments for me, but organisations now are really looking to engineer moments that really do make a difference to you as a person and to you as a human being and to the organisation in terms of all these connected communities and all these moments that really do add up to productivity, performance and profitability. So employee experience is the #1 workplace trend now, and you can see familiar pictures as a metaphor for the movement. More care and consideration, a HR team, a facilities team, an IT team, to make this moment happen and to put in the level of thought they have makes a huge difference. Now that's different to this one, isn't it? Which one grabs you? Which one grabs your attention? Which one really stands out for you as the moment that would grab you? Is it the empty desk that you grow yourself? Or is it the desk where you got all the branded goodies? Organisations are embracing employee experience, as are the people of Yorkshire. Your first day at this organisation, you get some napkins, barbecue sauce and a little penguin. I love that. This is actually genuine. But again, it's that British humour, which is wonderful, and I celebrate that wherever I go around the world. Expectation management is key within the HR function and organisations now. This was in LA. I walked in, I said, "I want a car, please." He said, "No cars available." I said, "But there's a sign in the window." "Oh, that should be moved." So we have to look at expectations, not just of our organisations, but of employees, the human. I've been on a world tour since April. Sydney, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Antwerp. I'm off to Cleveland, Chicago next week. Been in Toulouse today. And all I'm talking about now is the experience of work. And the experience of work is human. It's about putting the human at the centre of our organisations. Finally, HR at the centre of HR. Humans at the centre of HR. I love this song. It's a beautiful song. Because we are only human. And humans co-create. They do wonderful things together, like Disrupt HR, like the LinkedIn local event across the road in Manchester as well. We do these wonderful things because we collaborate. This is my colleagues in Antwerp showing the different levels of Movember. But it still comes back to the basics within employee experience. It's about building a solid foundation based on trust, transparency, building a real, true and genuine community for people to grow within, to become more than what they thought possible. Organisations have this unique positioning, and HR does too, in terms of the whole holistic employee experience. How you structure it. Do you put in a chief employee experience officer to give it some accountability? Do you go for these great places to work? It's a massive differentiator within the experience. But HR now has to become everything to the business. A marketer, innovator, an architect, a facilitator, to guide and cultivate these moments that really do make a difference, not just to the business, but to individual human beings. And we have to be innovative. We have to invest in our infrastructure. This is a genuine picture from Shanghai. This guy has invested heavily in his chestnut stall to bring in best-in-class branding. This is not an official McDonald's service, by the way. We need to think very differently around how we communicate these great experiences too. Clever company, no Muppets. This went viral on social media, but they stand firm with their values and they say, this is what we believe in and we are proud and we will stand next to it. She's a director of talent acquisition, which is good. Physically, we're seeing environments like this. We're seeing little dogs run around. Brewdog had paternity leave in Scotland, and Ohio. The physical workplace is transforming from this dull, uninspired workplaces to more like this in this room, to this. This is unbelievable. Every Monday, the CEO is sat there talking about the strategy. This is how you make a contribution. This is how your experience is going to work out here. This is how you can get involved and co-create with us. So employee experience really is the #1 workplace trend for a reason. And the #1 measure of employee experience is business and human results. Thank you.